guys, Stout standing here again, and this is another tactics video for the Wednesday. As always, I am going to try and keep up with these as much as I can. This one might be slightly shorter than usual because I do actually have a archery coaching course to be at in a little bit. I've got a couple of mates on that that'll be dropping around soon. But apart from that, you know, I'll keep going. So, today's video is on something slightly kind of, is not necessarily a big part of Airsoft, especially Airsoft. It's more a real gun shooting thing. But, you know, I thought it'd be quite cool to go through it, and especially because my gun still isn't back from Scotland, which is what I had the video planned today with, because it was supposed to get here on Friday, but it didn't. So this has been a kind of quick think of something new that I can do. So this one is all about stances, although I have done stances as in positions, like stand, crouch, prone, that kind of thing. This is more about how the stance looks from the front and your silhouette. So you see a lot of people when they shoot, I'll flick my really far forwards kind of Magpul style Uber extension grip down. Now I'll use just a standard foregrip. It's quite far back on the rail, but you know, it'll do. It's about when most people seem to have their foregrips for some reason. So you see a lot of people shooting like this. Now that gives you a very wide silhouette, because first on, I'm, you know, straight on to someone. I've got reasonably broad shoulders, so they've got my entire, you know, shoulders to shoot at. I'm not in a very good position because, you know, my legs are fully straight. I can't move from side to side very quickly. My feet are flat, and my arms are sticking out at the side, which means, you know, there's an even wider area for someone to shoot at. So ideally, when you're taking up position to fire or you're moving, because you see some people walking forwards like this, you know, and it's just not right, really. You're going to get hit a lot easier like that than if you move a bit more kind of smoothly. So for me, that involves standing probably about 45-degree angle, bending forward slightly and bending my knees, which means I can sprint off to one direction quickly if I start getting shot at. Then bringing the gun up and keeping my elbows down in front of me, which makes me a much smaller target than this does. As you can probably see in the video, my silhouette gets a lot smaller. Now, then is where I introduce this grip at the front here. If you've still got the problem, even with my stance of having your elbow out to the side, just because, you know, it might feel more comfortable for you. I know it felt comfortable for me for a while, until I started to bring it down a bit. Put your grip right at the front of your rail, or hold it right at the front of your gun if you don't have a vertical grip. Which means that even if you want to have your elbow right out here, you can't because your arm is fully extended. So, you know, if you want to try it at home, stick your arm out right in front of you and see if you can get your elbow to stick out while keeping it straight. It's physically impossible because you've got to bend it to do that. So if you have your arm straight out in front of you, right at the front of the rail, that can't happen. So that's generally what this video is about. I'll show you that right-handed as well. It's always really weird for me, but it's kind of line it up on my shoulder a bit better. There we go. I'm never very good at shouldering a weapon right-handed. I can shoot it, but I prefer left-handed, obviously. So there we go. That's kind of the view right-handed. Although I am a bit more square on than when I am left-handed, this is just how I balance right-handed because I'm not a right-handed shooter. So, like I said, this was a quick kind of thrown together video because unfortunately the stuff I planned didn't come through. I'm really sorry about that. I will hope to bring the quality of these videos and the planning up a bit once my planned videos kind of get back into action. It's really a letdown that my stuff hasn't come. I'm hoping it'll come today or tomorrow, but God knows when it's going to come, considering it was supposed to be here last Friday. So that's pretty much the end of this video. You know all the crap about likes and subscribe. It pops up at the end of my video anyway. It annoys me when people go on about it, so I'm sure it annoys you. So I'm going to finish the video here. Hope you have a nice time between now and my next video, and I'll see you there.